Hi guys, welcome to review time. This is something that I didn't think I would find myself reviewing. This is the JJRC H5C, which is basically a clone of the popular Syma C5. Is it C5? I think so, the Syma 5. Now, you wouldn't expect to see me with one of these, I guess, nor would you expect to see Alex Grieve with the Syma C5, but he reviewed one recently on his channel, and by all accounts he's a massive fan. So when I got the opportunity to review this, I thought, why not give it a go? And I have to say, straight off the bat, I've been pleasantly surprised. But let's take a closer look at the quadcopter itself, and we'll run through some procedures that you'll need to know to get yourself in the air with this, and then I'll round up with my final thoughts. So once you've charged the supplied battery with the USB charger that it comes with, you'll need to pop it into the copter. Simply pop open the battery tray on the bottom, slide it in. It'll be a bit fiddly to do this on camera. Plug in the connector, make sure everything's folded down nicely, and then slide that forward. So popping the battery in, nice and easy. Next step you may or may not want to comply with is the startup feature. Turn on the quadcopter with the handy little switch, you'll get flashing lights. Turn on the controller, push the throttle all the way to the top after the beeps, and then all the way back down, and that's the quadcopter bound. When you do this, make sure that you follow the layout that I've shown you here, with the transmitter pointing directly towards the quadcopter, and with the quadcopter facing in the direction that you're going to be flying. This will ensure that headless mode works. So let's take it for a fly. One of the things I was mostly impressed with was just how stable this quadcopter is. I'm fighting with a little bit of breeze out here, but do you know what? It really is so smooth. This is in low rate mode. Let's pop it in the high rate mode and have a little fly around. As you can see, in high rate mode, it is fairly sprightly. I'm really impressed with the flight characteristics. Now let's pop it into headless mode. Which, if you're used to flying the correct way, is a little bit disorientating. But the idea is that no matter how far the person gets away, as long as they've got control, as you can see there, it will fly directly back. Now, let's take it out of that mode again, back into standard mode. Now that's a big deal for me, for anybody that's starting quadcopters, because one of the first things that people do is fly too far away. And then they lose orientation of the copter, and then they find it very difficult to get back, which results very quickly in a crash. All they have to do is push headless mode, and that will sort it out. So let's try their return feature, shall we? Push the quadcopter out about 30 feet, and there goes the battery. Would you look at that? Let's put it out a little bit further, push the button again, and it's flying itself home. Now, let's land the quadcopter and I'll explain what's going on there. Now, the H5C hasn't got any sort of GPS return to home functionality, but what it does do is it remembers the layout from when you started the copter. So based on that, it will fly back to you in the direction it thinks it needs to, provided you've told it correctly from the beginning. It should, and it has, for me, flown itself back towards me. And as soon as it gets within a comfortable range for you to take control again, just move the sticks and the JJRC H5C will hand you the controls back over. Now, but as I've said already, this isn't the kind of thing that you'd expect to see someone like me flying, someone who's in some more advanced quadcopters, but this is a fantastic present for the young one who's watching you fly expensive stuff and wants to get involved, or it's also a fantastic present for a mate who you think might enjoy the hobby. This is the sort of thing you could fly around the office or the home, or outside. If it's a beautiful day like it is today, you can fly outside. It is intended for outdoor and indoor use, so why not do that? So this thing flies, and it does it well. It returns to home. It has headless mode, where if you lose orientation, you can just pull back on a stick and it will fly home. It's got a little keychain camera which will take okay photographs and some really quite respectable 720 video. 30 quid, 30 UK pounds. Unbelievable. Just gobsmacked at how good these things have got and how far the technology's gone. 2.4 gigahertz radio with stick feedback. Just blown away. Anyway, the link to the company that sent me this one will be in the description box below the video. If this was crap, guys, I would tell you it's crap. It really isn't. It really is very good. It's based on the Syma X5C, which was very good as well, so no surprises there. Is it a clone of the 5C? No, I think this has got a lot more features than the 5C's got. And what it does really, really well. So there you go, guys, that's my review of the JJRC H5C. If you've got 30 quid sitting around, if you've got a younger person that might want to fly, or maybe 2 or 3 of you fancy having a little bit of a battle, because this thing's really tough. You could throw 3 of these in the air together and have some beer games. At this price, it's just a no-brainer. I'm Matt Barnard for RCTV-UK, signing off. Bye for now. Thank you all for watching that episode. If you'd like more, maybe click on one of the video tabs up on the screen now. If you enjoyed the content, please give us a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. You can now make a donation by clicking on the link in the description box. If you could just make a tiny donation to the channel on a monthly basis by checking that box, you will be making my life a lot more bearable, and you'll be securing the future of the channel. I'm Matt Barnard for RCTV-UK. Bye for now. Hello and welcome to RCTV-UK. In this episode, I will be smashing the shit out of a CC3D.